you think you're doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? This is a parcel, that's the van, I'm the driver, and that's the place I'm delivering to.
Your engine's still running.
Well, no one's going to nick it in this lot, love.
You don't know that. Anyway, it's an offence.
Don't be silly. Go and catch some criminals.
Driving licence. What's your name?
Jimmy Harris.
Brilliant. In the car, Dick.
My name's Tim.
Oh, get in the car.
Listen, you stupid idiot! Do you understand?
Your lucky day, Mr. Harris. Go on, push off and take your van with you.
Yeah, that's me. Lucky Jim.
He'll be back again tonight, the sun. The late turn will collar him then. Just means I won't arrest him. Someone else will get the credit. I can handle that. I've done my bit, spotting the dodgy tax disc.
Tim, this is not some sort of game. You did well spotting the forged tax disc. You did better getting help instead of blundering in there on your own. Applause. That was a good move. But it was a disaster upsetting Chummy's father like that.
He was pretty lippy.
It doesn't matter. It was his house. He hadn't committed any offence. It was the son we were after. The name of the game would have been to have got the father on your side. Would have been.
I can't see how the son can drive round with a fake tax disc without his father knowing.
Your dad check your car over for you before he lets you take it out, does he?
I don't live with my parents.
Any units near Market Street, over?
139 receiving, over.
Thank you, 139. Go to the chemists at the corner of Market Street and Hawk Street. Assist WPC data there. Any other units, Market Street area?
Sierra Oscar 6, High Street, over.
6 receiving. Can you make your way to the chemists, corner of Market Street and Hawk Street 2, over?
Received. What's a shout?
181's having trouble with some overexcited addicts waiting for a prescription, Mike.
Where's the fire?
Dodgy things, drug addicts. Get them in the wrong way on the wrong day, and they'll have the strength of 10 men. Too much even for a super copper like you to handle, Timmy.
Leave me alone. What have I done? What have I done since when I was in the fence to get annoyed with a bloody chemist? You might be able to get a lovely front. Calm down.
Come on!
It's what I say about the 36B. You wait for hours and they all come along together.
Glad that's over. Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 1.
Go ahead, Mark.
How's Data getting on with her drug addict?
That is the trouble with asking CID to help you with an inquiry.
Thought he was all right. I thought he was a mate.
Colleagues, perhaps. Not mates. A CID.
Well, that's the nature of it. You find the offence, you do the work.
Yeah. You know, anything bigger than a parking fine, and somehow their names always seem to find their way up to the charge sheet.
Like burglaries. Now, you put everything in the crime book and they take out the ones they fancy themselves at solving. It's historical. I mean, that's the way the system's developed. The main skill in CID is not taking on any crimes you can't solve.
How many burglaries have you solved, huh?
Yeah. You?
All right.
Yes, Mum, fine. Data's in there with the girl, waiting for the pharmacist to fill in the prescription. He's checking with the doctor to see if it's a pucker prescription or not. It's a month's supply of diamorphine.
What for?
In a suspension, like a cough mixture. The pharmacist just got worried because it seemed a lot to dole out all in one go. And it's a private prescription. She just doesn't look like a private patient.
No offences there.
Not here, anyway. She just got excited while she was waiting. She's a registered addict. Those two Herberts live with her.
What's everyone hanging around for?
I want to take her home. There's just something funny about her. I want to see where she lives.
Does your inspector know you're hanging around here?
PC Abel thought he had a lead on some forged tax discs.
Well, you know what you're doing. Take Data.
Yeah, but when I brought that fellow in, that was for burglary, wasn't it?
Come on, what's this, a Federation AGM?
Oh, no, Mum, we try and hold them somewhere a little bit more salubrious than this.
I've got some truly terrible witness statements from you on my desk, PC Abel.
Me, Mum?
No, perhaps it's the other PC Abel. And yours aren't all that brilliant either, Garfield. How do you spell carburettor? The pair of you come and see me after your refreshments breaks, okay?
Yes, Mum.
That means going back to the station with these two, Abel.
Yes, Mum.
Where are you taking her?
Home.
Because she's with us.
Not anymore, she's not. Mind your head.
Come on, Lise.
Hey! Get your face out of my car.
Oh, careful. I'm a member of the public. We've been held up here.
Inconvenienced. Any time to believe.
Ask the inspector. Tell her you've been inconvenienced. She'll sort something out for you. Excuse me for saying, but you don't look like the type of person who usually goes to a private doctor, miss.
It's my family doctor. My family pays.
Nice of them. They must be well briefed.
My father works for the government.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. All right, where to now?
It's at the end.
There's nothing at the end.
The Arches.
You live in Cardboard City?
Yes, that's right. I live in one of those boxes down there. My father works for the government. My boyfriend doesn't know what day it is. And I get a monthly supply of diamorphine from my parents' private physician. Satisfied? Can I get out now?
Why can't you go somewhere cleaner?
Because I haven't got a job and I haven't got any money. Please don't drive me all the way there.
Can't your family help you? Surely they don't want you to live like this.
I haven't seen my family for years. They're not the sort of people who want a heroin addict for a daughter. Who does?
It's not locked, Lisa.
Thanks.
Mike,
Thanks, Mike.
is there anything I can do for you?
You mean if anyone illegally offers me controlled substances?
No, but...
No one will. I'm a registered addict with a prescription. There's nothing I can inform you about.
Your mate's got well-off families sending them to posh doctors. What I'm saying is give me a call if you need to.
I've the feeling there's something very wrong here. Very wrong, attitude-wise.
Yes, Mum.
Yes, Mum, what?
Yes, Mum, to what you just said, Mum.
I've had to send back files to both of you in the past 10 days, basically because of bad statements.
Yes, Mum.
Bad interview techniques. You fail when confronted by a witness.
Yes, Mum.
The statement taking is a skill, you know.
Yes, Mum.
Look, it's no good the pair of you keep agreeing with me all the time. I don't want to be humoured. I want accurate, aware and sensitive statement taking. Be businesslike.
Yes, Mum. We don't do statement taking in the area training programme for another 6 weeks, Mum.
That's businesslike, is it? That's the best you can do. Right, back to work. See me the same time tomorrow. We'll have another look at this statement taking. You can't carry on the way you are for the next 6 weeks.
Mum.
That'll be all, PC Abel.
That's the third time today. I didn't join the job to be nagged by women.
Yeah, well, they're emotional creatures. She's overreacting to commanding men. It's a well-known thing.
Come on, you lads. No kidding on the job.
He was just telling me his PIN number, sir. Like blood brothers?
Rats.
Problem, Michael?
I've just been down in Union Street with a drug addict. A registered addict, heroin.
Oh, yeah. D.S. Benson, Peter Street. Ring any bells? He's looking for you first thing this morning.
What, here?
No, on the blower. I made your excuses. So, what's the SP on this drug addict that's so important?
It's a girl, early 20s, good family, an intelligent girl, living in a cardboard box under the arches. What do you make of that?
Terrible.
Data found her with a big prescription from a private doctor. I was just checking to see if we had anything on the doctor. Nothing.
So, pass it on to the drug squad, mark his card and forget it.
You remember Marianne Wilson, the woman doctor who runs the rehabilitation unit?
What, with the legs and the blue eyes? Who could forget her?
I was going to give her a call about the girl.
Social work, Michael. Anyway, if she's registered, she's been through all that palaver before. Now look, finish up here, then my office, 2 minutes, we'll get some work done. First thing you can do is deal with D.S. Benson's query.
Yeah, can I speak to Dr. Wilson, please? It's Mike Dashwood. Thanks for having him call me, Taff.
It was Data. She's over there. Looks like somebody's given that girl a first-class kicking, doesn't it?
How long's she been here?
Who knows? Since the early hours, anyway.
Did you search her?
Of course, while we're waiting for the ambulance. No diamorphine bottle.
No gobby male friends either.
Oh, I don't think it would have been them, Mike. Whoever kicked her in nearly killed her. Those two didn't have to. She'd have given it to her friends.
Still no syrup, eh? Will you and Edwards tear this place apart? I'm going to go and have a word with that lot.
What do you expect us to find?
I don't expect you to find anything. I'd like you to look, please, for a diamorphine prescription. Brown bottle, looks like cough mixture.
I know I'm...
Wake up.
They've all gone.
What happened over there? Did you see it?
I don't know. They won't let me go there.
Who won't?
The people there who live in those boxes. They say we're a bad lot. You know what?
What?
They're right. They're snobs, but they're right.
Who beat up the girl?
Girl?
Don't muck me about, you dozy old flea bag. And where are all the others? The ones who were shouting their mouths off and chucking things at me yesterday, eh?
Who are you?
Come on, Mike. Get nothing here. Couldn't even tell you his own name, never mind what happened.
He reckons they're snobs over there, because they won't ask his lot over to visit.
Well, I don't blame them, he's filthy. They're homeless, it's different.
Snobs? Good grief. Doesn't matter where you are, there's always someone below you.
Or above you, for that matter.
Oh, sorry.
Is it confidential?
No. Yeah, sit down, love. Look, why has Edwards put an attempted murder down in a crime book?
Well, someone tried to kill a girl down at Union Street last night. Registered drug addict. Lived in Cardboard City. Dashwood thinks someone was after her prescription.
We took her there yesterday, sir.
Yeah, spare me the mini-series, I know all about it. The area car driver said that someone kicked her around a bit.
More than kicked her around a bit, Frank. She's unconscious in hospital.
Yeah, but she's going to wake up, right? What's the extent of her injuries?
Couldn't say.
Broken bones to the face and ribs, sir. We don't know about a fractured skull, and we don't know yet about internal injuries. DC Dashwood's got the details.
Look, these always go down in the book as GBHs. Your people know we put them down as GBHs.
We don't want the crime book stuff with too many unsolved attempted murders, do we? No, Dashwood's already on it. He asked Edwards to write it down as an attempted murder.
Yeah, well, he's not due in till 10.
No, well, he's going to see the girl's doctor not far away, down in Midland Lane. Right, come on then. Now, we have got 15 minutes and you are going to act.
Act, Mum?
Act, yes. Now, yesterday you were both at WPC Data's incident in Hawk Street at the Chemist, yes?
Yes, Mum.
Well, I want you to interview her as if she were a witness. PC Able, you have got 3 minutes to get the basics of a statement from WPC Data.
Yes, Mum.
2 minutes, 50 seconds.
What's your name, love?
Why are you calling her love?
To put her at her ease, Mum.
Sorry, Mum. There's a gas main going on the Fortescue estate. The gas board wants to clear the estate. We need all the bodies we can get down there.
I haven't finished with you two yet. I want you back here as soon as this is finished.
Sierra Oscar from Burnside.
Go ahead, sir.
Forget it. No, not you.
Why not?
You're far too excited about all this.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just doing my job.
Listen, who had this put down in the crime book as an attempted murder? I mean, don't you usually consult your inspector before pulling a stroke like that? I think you better lay off this for a while.
Lay off?
Well, in any event, take advice from either myself or Ted before you do anything else on this case. As it is, we're going to look like right prats if we don't come up with a suspect for your attempted murder.
But it was attempted murder, Gov. You should have seen her.
You really are over-involved with this, aren't you? I mean, you taxied the bird home from the Chemist yesterday afternoon, you spend the rest of the day reorganising her life instead of getting on with genuine police work, while I've got half the coppers in London ringing me up.
One. D.S. Benson.
Yeah, all right. But it still means that I'm fielding phone calls for one of my men, Michael. Then she has a row with her boyfriend over the juice, and you've immediately got it down as the crime of the century. Now, what's going on? You in love or something? Look, take my advice. Just lay off. I'll find the boyfriend, he'll tell me the story, and then we'll resume normal service as soon as possible. I suggest you forget the last 24 hours. Good morning, gentlemen. Can any of you lads tell me where the inhabitants of the cardboard city take their morning tea?
Freddy's.
What, Freddy's Cafe? Thank you kindly. Freddy's Cafe. That disgusting little caravan down the back of the market. That's where they all hang out when they're not here.
Where else? What about the other 4 beers?
Well, if I don't find him, I shall don my overcoat, return here and split them with the lads. I think they quite like me, actually.
Is that it on your side now?
Yes, Mum.
Good. OK, ladies, if you could just clear over to the other side of the courtyard there, thank you. Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 1, over.
Go ahead, Mom.
All clear on this side. How's Sergeant Penny getting on?
All clear there too, Mom.
Received. If you could ask him to pass that message on to the gas board radio control people.
Will do, Mom.
Right. I want you to go back to the station in PC Edwards Panda, take an early break, and report to me in 45 minutes. We'll go over this statement business again.
Yes, Mum. Home, James. My Lord Abel here and I have an appointment with my Lady Winterbottom. But first we must to luncheon.
If you want to see a story from somebody else's point of view, which after all is what taking a statement's all about, isn't it? Teasing somebody else's point of view out of them, then you're going to have to use a bit of imagination. And despite the sort of line that you're going to get from all the old sweats at Sun Hill, That means not allowing yourselves to become desensitized. So, if you want to take a statement from anybody that makes any kind of sense, well, all right, you've got to keep your eye on all the relevant facts and all the relevant bits of law. But most of all, you've got to keep your eye on the fact that the story the person tells you means something to that person.
Come here, you. That's our man. Where'd you get these cuts?
Some tow rags attacked us last night.
Who's us?
Us. Down in Cardboard City. Union Street. Huh. We don't have burglar alarms, you know, and regular patrols and you lot to make sure our stuff's all right.
So where'd you get those cuts?
Defending ourselves.
Where'd you get this? Christmas stocking?
It's Lisa's. I'm looking after it for her. I always look after it for her.
You sure you didn't get those cuts getting that off her?
I don't use the stuff. Only she does. And she's registered.
I don't believe you. You better hope she doesn't die, you slag.
One C, 2 S's. Yes, Inspector Fraser? Definitely 3. No, thank you for calling us. Okay, bye. Keep with it.
I wonder what that was all about.
That was the blood bank, asking her if she wouldn't mind spending tonight roosting on her perch.
Where's your Inspector, Dashwood?
Upstairs, Mum.
Could you come out a minute?
I'm just finishing this chat, Mum.
She's awake, Mike.
Lucky him, I'll go and tell him.
She said they were attacked by 3 young men. Looked like they had plenty of money, smelt of posh aftershave, she said. Drunk a lot of booze, very aggressive.
Perhaps she's covering up. Perhaps she doesn't want anything to happen to him.
When would she have the chance to cover up? You better get back in there and get a description of the attackers from him.
And that's it?
That's it.
Mum,